Morning, everyone. You're going to have to tell me how the connection is because I'm doing something a little bit different this morning. So if it's dropping out or anything, please let me know. Hi, Angela. How are you? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, please tell me about the connection because I'm on my phone again today because my tablet didn't charge when it was supposed to charge. So I've put it on flight mode again so we can't be disturbed, but I just want to make sure that it's not affecting you guys. Jeannie here said, hey everyone, this time next year I'll be waiting for Mateo to visit. I can't wait. Oh my God, that is just so exciting. Hi Rachel. Hi Photomastify. Hi, Phyllis and Elaine. Elaine's the one that's actually waiting for Mateo at the moment. It's super exciting. So, Mateo has had a wonderful 3 weeks with his mum, Lorraine. They've had such a great time and he's seen some amazing things. And now, today, he's actually on his way to Elaine. So, a new journey for him. It'll be very exciting. Hi, Reborn Fever Girl. Hi, Junewell. Hi, Bianca and Elaine. Hey, Deb. Hey, Angela. Hi, Deanna. So is the connection working okay for you guys? Just let me know. So we've got Michaela here asleep again. Xanthi is in the background. She's all dressed up in like a sombrero and like a Mexican gear today. Oh, Louie's here too. Good. And this is because in Australia today, it is Harmony Day, which is basically like, I think it goes, it goes in with the international multicultural or something like that. But anyway, we have it every year. We've had it since 1999 or something. It's Harmony Day. It's where everyone gets together on the 21st of March, which is today. Or is it the 21st of March? Anyway, it's today. Anyway, they all get together and, celebrate multiculturalism. Sorry, I'm really up with my words today, aren't I? Anyway, and all different nationalities. And apparently, out of 195,000, so that's right, 195,000 countries in the world, apparently in Australia, we have, someone from every country who actually lives here. And we really celebrate diversity in our country. Generally, it's amazing. There's racism everywhere, as we all know, but here it's a little bit different. You go to the shops and, there's, it's like a mixed bag of lollies or something. There's everyone everywhere. And, it's not like everyone's, holding their noses up or, like that. It's, you can walk past someone and say hello, and it's just, really multicultural. And that's what they celebrate Harmony Day for, where, a lot of people will wear orange for Harmony Day. I'm not wearing orange because I don't have anything orange. But yeah, just wanting to celebrate that. And that's why Xanthi is dressed up in her Mexican gear today. Now I'll just go back and say hello to everyone. Hi, Gina and Lisa. I'm good, thank you. You love these cheeks, aren't they? So cute. Hi, Debbie from UK and vlog. Reborn Fever Girl said it's my youngest son's birthday today. Happy birthday to your son. I hope he has a great day. Gina is from Grove City in Ohio. Deanna says hi to me. Hi. Hi, Deanna. Stephanie in New York City. Hi. Deb, Louie is 3 tomorrow already. Where did that time go? Popping Reborn Nursery says hi, Annette and Bubba. Hi. Junewell says from Ada. Is that Ada in Oklahoma? Bianca. Reborn Fever Girl said thank you. Miss Debbie says from Oregon here. Is that how I say it? Oregon? Yeah. Maria says hi, Annette. Hi, Maria. Thanks, Deanna, for doing some sharing for me. Gina is in Hamburg. Wow, that's pretty cool. Barry says big hugs from Whidbey Island in Washington. Wow, we've got someone from everywhere here today. Must be Harmony Day. Gina, yes. It's Kayla B said from Dallas in Texas. And Robin is from Kiwi Land. Hey, sister, brother, brothers, family. Oregon. Okay. I think we say Oregon in Australia. And from Canada. You have to play Pokemon so I can trade Pokemon with you. So anyway, just goes to show we have a big mixed bunch of family here. And you know, we all sort of love one another, and you know, we get on really well. You know, we've got that similar thing in common, and that's what gets us together. Pat said, "Hi Annette, hope you are good. Nice to see you." It's nice to see you too. I hope you're well. How's the weather where you are? Vlog said, I'm Puerto Rican, but I live in New Jersey. Wow. That is so cool. Really, really cool. So it's really great to see, you know, so many different, you know, states and countries and places coming here, you know, and chatting with me. It's really, really cool. You know what? I started with a really bad day today. I didn't have a really good day. I woke up this morning and I had a few text messages that sort of like hit me a little bit. You know, I've got a lot of demanding people in my life, and, you know, sometimes that really hits me to the bone and I get automatic anxiety. A lot of you know what it's like to have anxiety, and you know, it can be, sometimes it can be quite debilitating, but you know, you've got to push through. You can't let things overtake you, and that's what I've learned with it. But you know, I get onto these live streams and it feels like everything washes away. Like, it's really, really weird. Like, I mean, I can't see you, but I talk to you, and I kind of really feel the love. So I just wanted to acknowledge that and say thank you to all of you for coming in. Even if you're just coming to say hello, it really does help me and make me realize, okay, well, everything that I'm doing is for a purpose, and, you know, it's all good, you know. So thank you. I just wanted to thank you for coming and saying hi and everything. Jeannie said, hi, it's Kayla B. I live in Kaufman, Texas. Deanna lives in Indiana. Hi, Sylvie. How are you? Deb said, Louis can't wait to see Mateo. Oh, that's so cool. I can't wait to see photos with of Elaine's journey with Mateo. Edie is back in PA. Oh, good. Is that a good thing? June Wells says, you should know by now you are loved all over the world. Yeah, definitely, definitely. But sometimes the love turns into expectation. And when it turns into expectation, it's very difficult for me. It gets very difficult for me. Yeah. Some days, like I had a really bad day the other day, and I said to my son, it's like I'm standing here and I've got a lineup of people, and every person is taking a little bit of me, and very few give back. And that's when it gets really difficult. I don't mind giving. I could give myself, you know, heaps. But when I feel like there's nothing coming back and there's just a world on my shoulders, it really gets to me, you know. Like, I've always been someone that can handle a lot of stuff, but lately I'm getting a little overwhelmed, I have to admit. But coming to my live streams is where I shine the most, mainly because I feel comfortable, you know, with everyone. Pat said our weather is never good at this time of year, waiting for the sun. Oh, I need to send you some over, seriously. Sometimes there's too much sun here. Nah, it's always good. Maria said, I'm a hillbilly from Arkansas. That's cool. I love that. And I love that you said it like that. That is really fun. Nikki's Dolls says hi from, oh, I don't even know if I can say that. Frosheim in Germany. I'm sorry that I didn't say that correctly, but thank you for coming. Reborn Fever Girl said, oh, we do love you. You're such a beautiful person. Thank you so much. Thank you. Miss Debbie said, Maria, I was born in no, I'm not even going to say it. I'm not even going to go there. There's so many words flowing around, isn't there? Sylvie said, I'm great. Sorry, have been so busy. Missed you though. Oh, that's so sweet. It's good to be busy if it's in a good way, isn't it? I've had a massive week. Teacup her sons were sick on Wednesday, and Thursday she was sick. So from Wednesday I've been handling my usual schedule, and her schedule. You know, I've got to admit, I did things very fast. I got things done, and I still got to do the things I wanted and had planned to do. But yeah, it does take its toll on you little by little. Deanna says in Indianapolis, Indiana. Deb says, where's Matilda now? Okay, so Matilda is she's in Wisconsin still, but now she's with Rose. We haven't seen Rose on our live streams for some time, but she's still a great friend of mine who I adore. She used to come to our streams every Friday. Rose Hinklin is her name. So she's in Wisconsin, so just having some special time with Rose. Rose doesn't really have a camera that's working great at the moment, so I think the photos will be limited. But she has managed to get me one through, so that was really nice. But it's so cool. So she just arrived like earlier this week, and yeah, it's exciting. The move is on. I mean, as you know, look at it, we're at the end of March and Matilda is due back, you know, in September. So the time is going really quick. I think before you guys even can breathe or blink your eyes, Matilda will be here. I mean, we've got so much going on. Of course, my grandson is on his way, you know, so we'll be busy with, you know, watching the development of him, and then, you know, he'll be born and we'll be spending time getting to know him, and then Matilda will arrive. So we've got a lot of things to keep us busy in the meantime, but it'll be really exciting. I can't wait. I really can't. Elaine said, I've got lots of things I want to do with him. He's got lots of babies to meet here. Oh, that's so cool. Maria says, cool, Miss Debbie. And yes, Annette, it's great. Appreciate it so much. Definitely. Beach Baby said, we love you too. I love you too. Bianca said, you're gorgeous inside and out. Thank you so much. And Under the Willow Tree said, hi, Annette, and hello, everyone. Hello. Blog said, the baby will be 2 months on the 26th. Really? Wow, that is so exciting. Oh, and before I keep going, I want to show my new can cooler. This is with compliments from one of you guys, my lovely friend Colleen Marsh, who is lucky enough to live close by me. Actually, she lives in my suburb, so it's really exciting. But she went to Tasmania on holidays, and when she was there, she went on the Gordon River and went on the Gordon River cruises. So this background you see there is beautiful Tasmania. And they keep, like, apparently this is like a nature reserve, so they've got to turn off the engines of the actual cruiser while they're going through that, because it's all really protected. All of this is really protected, all the wildlife. So imagine doing that and going through that and knowing that this area is almost untouched, and, you know, all the animals and creatures and everything are really protected in that area. It's just like pristine. So thank you so much, Colleen. Cheers to you. Okay. Kathleen, hello, Kathleen. Edie said, then we need to stop asking things of you so you can rest. Well, see, that's just it. That's where I find my hardest point, because I love doing things for people. That's what I'm about. So I don't want to stop. But I did think in a couple of weeks, I might have a rest from one of my live streams, just a day for myself. And I'm going to try to, as hard as it will be, I'm going to try to really check out and just do something maybe completely phone free and everything like that. Just a day out somewhere, maybe go to the beach or something and have a complete me day. I think I'm up to that stage where I just need to, yeah, really just check out for the day. But yeah, as with asking me for things, you know, like I said, it'll probably be the death of me one day, but I guess that's the way I want to go. Like, I just love helping people. I can't help it. But yeah, some people can be quite demanding. Well, not demanding, but they ask a lot of me, and they don't understand that, you know, in realism, I'm working so hard here and I've got a family to run, but I would still help them regardless. I can't help myself. It's a sickness, but it's a good sickness, if you know what I mean. Deb says, you do live in the Sunshine State. Yes, that is true. So it's always going to be sunshine. Hi, Erica. Kathleen said, I asked about a baby a month ago. Did you? From me. Sylvie said, yes, spending a lot of time with BF and Isabella, and my mum still won't take. Isa, really? She won't take her? Like, doesn't she like her? Pat says, talk about feeling comfortable. I do feel like I could pop to yours for a coffee. Absolutely. Could you imagine it? Like, there's so many people that I've never met face to face, but I'm sure, like, you know, when you get together, it just flows. I mean, I've had that so many times. Like, I know I'm going to miss people right now, but you know, Patricia, for instance, you know, she is the other side of Australia. And when she came over, you know, it was just like instant connection. Like, we knew each other, and yeah, we could sit down and have a coffee and a chat. Sorry, I've got an eyelash in my eye. I'm not crying. But yeah, it was perfect. And then with Deb and Elaine, I've seen them a few times now, and it's like family. It's kind of really weird. And I think it's just because, you know, you see their names, you know, like you guys, like you, Pat, pop up on screen all the time, and you talk to them out of the, you know, YouTube environment as well from time to time, and you just know that you've got each other's back. I mean, in the last, I'll tell you something very personal. In the last 2 weeks, I lost a lifetime friend. I had known her since 1988, and we've been literally best friends all of our life. But, you know, obviously lives change and people grow up and they have husbands and children, and life gets busy. And unfortunately, in the last 2 years especially, my life has got extremely busy. And she had some bad things happen. Her daughter committed suicide. And in the last few months, she tried to commit suicide. Now, I tried to be there as much as I could for her. And I did make contact with her, you know, sometimes daily, especially after she tried to commit suicide. And then I tried to contact her other times, but she had family and other friendship support around her, so that was fine and everything. But you know, unfortunately, and I still love her and I know she still loves me, but she can't accept my form of friendship, and that is that I'm so busy. She can't accept that. She needs me to be there all the time, and I just can't. So she has decided to cut me out of her life and my family, which was really, really sad, because my children felt like she was like an auntie to them. So, you know, in that way, why I'm telling you all that is like, that's how I am. But with my wonderful friends on YouTube, they all accept me for what I am, you know, messaging me from time to time, and they understand if I don't get straight back to them, and you just feel the understanding and that they're there for you, like, regardless. And it's just amazing, because most of you people who have started to form a, you know, personal friendship with me completely understand what I'm up to in life. And that's what makes it so wonderful for me, because I just feel so comfortable knowing that people actually accept me for what I am. So it's really important in your life, you know, if you've got friends around, just accept them for what they are. You know, if they're giving love to you, you know, even if it's, you know, not as much as you like, just remember that they're still doing the best they can. And it's really important not to, you know, cut people off in those kind of situations. So sorry I'm so far behind. Hi, Laurie. Trisha, hi. Nana's Reborns, hello. Arlene said, I haven't been on for some time now because my third child is in hospital with influenza and sepsis, which is very dangerous. That's nice. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope that your third child gets better real soon. It would be very difficult for them. Jan's life journey said, what a beautiful baby. Thank you. She is very beautiful. Deanna said you need to take time for self. Yes, I really do. And, you know, my family take a lot out of me as well too, because, like, as much as I hate it, like, I really am the matriarch in this family and I make all the decisions, and it's overwhelming, but then it's overwhelming. It really is. Jan's Life said hello to everyone. Tammy's Tiny Tot said hello, everyone. Hi, Tammy. Sylvie said she is afraid of her. She says she looks real. Oh, well, that's a compliment, isn't it, Sylvie? That's a compliment. Deb said the baby I sold is on his way to the new mummy. That's exciting. Jeannie said, Annette, can you please explain how to use forked needle? I have been trying to use one all day and I'm not having luck. Okay, Jeannie, I'm actually going to show everyone how to use one next Tuesday, or your Monday maybe, on my live stream, you know, that I'm doing the classes. So if you can come back from that, I'll give you a start to finish how to make it work, okay? Pat said, so sorry to hear about your friend. Thank you, Pat. And Reborn Fever said, oh, hugs to you both. Thank you. Tiana said, I'm so sorry about your friend. Thank you. Elaine said, I'll be back. I have to drive my mum to the doctor's appointment. Okay, wait, see, she's busy, busy, busy. For my Reborn said, hi, Annette, and everyone, hello. Phyllis said, I'm so sorry, Annette. Thank you. And thank you, Sylvie. Beach Baby said, that is sad. You are a friend and she is going to miss you. And she will miss me. That's just it. I really know, like, I know her heart and I know it's still there, but obviously it just hurts her that I can't give her what she wants. I'm not the kind of friend she wants. So I completely respect her decision. It is sad, but I do respect her decision. But it is sad. I think in the long run, she's the one that's going to miss out. I mean, she was really looking forward to Amy having the baby and all that kind of stuff. But I understand she's obviously just in a bad place at the moment and needs people that are right beside her, if you know what I mean. Jeannie said, you have been a wonderful friend to me. You let me rant about things I was having a hard time handling. I'm glad I know you. Well, I try to be. But, you know, like I know, like it goes, you know, both ways. Like I know that, Jeannie, I could come to you and have a rant and you would listen to me. And I know I could do that if I hadn't spoken to you in a month and we'd still be in the same place that we are. And that's what is important to me, you know, like it's so important. But I think in life, you know, some of us, you know, that you just have too many expectations. And the best thing in life is not to have expectations. And if you love someone, you know, don't, you know, put those kind of expectations that you believe in on them, because we're all different. And, you know, you need to accept diversity. And if they're your friend, you know, they're there for a reason. And the thing is, you know, like after my friend tried to commit suicide, like I always said, I'd, you know, drop anything to be with my friends for any reason. And I did, but, you know, she was in intensive care. So I tried to respect her. And I said to her family, as soon as I'm able to come, can you please let me know? Like I didn't want to step on any toes. So, but they didn't let me know. And, you know, she thinks I wasn't there for her, but if she had actually read through some of the message I sent to her while she was in a coma, she would know that I was absolutely there, you know. So I would, at the drop of a hat, be there for a friend if they need me. That's goes without being said. And I think a lot of us are like that. He is growing up fast, vlog. Definitely. Where does time go? Seriously. Deanna said, life is hectic, so I try to keep messaging limited. I don't hold delayed responses personally. I don't live for my phone. It lives for me. That's a really good way to put it, Deanna. Really good way to put it, for sure. I mean, messages don't necessarily have to be limited. Some people that, you know, that's just them and you have to accept them for who they are, but they also have to accept you for who you are and how busy you are. That's one thing I've come to understand, and most people for my part do, which is good. That'll be great, Jenny. Don't worry, I'll be there for you. Sylvie said, yes, that is right, and I have not forgotten to send you that outfit or that little something from Canada too. And see, that's all right too. You know, like I get held up a lot of the time sending things. And you know, my biggest problem, I think I said it the other day, is that I overthink things. Like I want to send someone something and then I think that's not enough. That goes in my head and not enough. So the time goes on and I get delayed because I just overthink dramatically. It's one of my biggest things. I think that's not good enough for that person because of what they mean to me or what they represent. And I've got to quit that and just realize that they would just be grateful to get whatever, you know? Pat said, Annette, I know we don't want I know we don't want you to get ill, so take as much time as you need. We will all be here when you're better. Please take care. I will. I definitely will. But you know, like I said, I've got to remember, like when I come to my live streams, like it is like a bit of it is therapeutic. Like it does help me. Like I love to be able, it's like I've just been able to vent to my friends and then move on with the day. It does help, even though you know, it may seem overwhelming, you know. Cheryl said, I grew up in Pennsylvania, but live in West Virginia since 1971 when I got married. Wow. And you've been in West Virginia since 1971? Phyllis said, I agree, Pat. Mwah, I love you guys. Trisha said, so sad to lose a friend. It's important to have good friends. It definitely is. But one thing I've learned over like the past couple of years is what true friendship is. I've lost friendships over the last couple of years of people with different expectations or you know, untruths, not honest people. But I've found the most amazing friends. I've got like a big handful of best friends, and I've got a massive handful of very close friends. And I'm not, you know, and each one of those understand, like they don't get jealous of the next one, which is really important. It's just fantastic. And I'm just so grateful because I've found like true honesty and unconditional love very, very important. It's amazing, and it's pretty rare, so I'm definitely grateful. Laurie said, that's what true friendship is. If they are your true friend, they accept you for who you are. I live in the US and have a true friend in Canada who is there even if I haven't talked for a year or so. Yes. And that's amazing, isn't it? And you know, some of my best friends I've never even met. Take Leslie, for instance. She lives in North Carolina. She is one of my bestest friends and very understanding. I mean, she would love to spend time with me every day, but she does see what I do here and does particularly know. And she's amazing. Like, and you know, it wouldn't matter if I hadn't spoken to her in weeks. She'd be sad, but she's still there, 100%. And it's the same with me. Deanna said, I have two best friends from over 40 years ago. It's amazing, isn't it? I have another friend that I met in 1984, and that's my longest ever friend. I actually went and saw her yesterday, and she's completely unconditional love, accepts me for everything I am and always has. And she was actually a friend with this other girl too, and she was dumped as well. So my other friend must be having a bit of a cleansing. But yeah, it's amazing. It's just amazing to have a friend for that long. Hi, Heidi. How are you? Vlog said, have to go put my battery in my phone, but if you're still here, I'll come back. And if you're not, I'll watch again. Okay, thank you so much. The person, I'm not going to say it, from Brazil. Hello, I hope you're well. Sylvie said, I'm like that also, LOL. Now I am thinking there is still something missing. Oh, really? Oh, you're getting heavy, Michaela. My goodness. Baby, so heavy. Oh. Phyllis said, it takes a little to make people happy. Just a text that says, I love you can make someone's day. It does, doesn't it? I do love, you know, when, you know, sort of text messages became a thing and you could just text someone and say, you know, how are you going? I think that is, you know, quite, it's quite important and quite moving, you know, generally. You know, you could have not spoken to someone and then you just get this, how you going? And it is important. And if you can do it, it doesn't take a second, does it? Deb said, I'm just listening to you in the car. I left Louie watching it. Okay, thank you. Hi, Louie. Mummy will be back soon. Deanna said, being yourself is enough. If someone isn't happy with your true self, they don't need to stick around. And make no apologies for being yourself. Yeah, thank you, Deanna. That's right. And my biggest upset lately is promises. When someone makes you a promise and they don't keep to it. Like in my line of work, when someone makes me a promise, I do have expectations. Unfortunately, I do, because normally that promise will be an assistance to me, and it'll be like, oh, thank you, you're helping me. And when the promises are broken and they don't, stick to their word, that can be quite upsetting. So, my advice to everyone is, just don't make promises you definitely can't keep, because that's pretty important in life. No one expects you to do really anything for them, but if you do make that promise, you've got to follow through. Arlene says you lose friends and you gain new. I definitely do. I so do. The person in Brazil, I wish I could understand what you're saying, but thank you still for watching anyway. He said, so sorry you lost your friend and that you are so overwhelmed. I have to go though. See you later. Pat is correct. Mwah! I love you, Edie. Have a good day. Deb says, one of my gay friends is getting married in January. Oh, that's exciting. Nothing like a wedding, is there? Heidi said, I forgot what kit that baby is. Kai, like K-A-I. If you type in K-A-I, Reborn, it'll come up on Google straight away. Cheryl said, I'm so sorry about your friend. My best friend passed away when she was 40. She had lupus and several other problems with her health. It's hard when they still have young kids that were teenagers. That would be terrible. It would be terrible. I've been very blessed in my life. I haven't lost a lot of people. Very, very blessed. And I thank God for that every day. But I've watched many people have to go through it themselves. And yeah, I don't know, how some people cope, but I've had some amazing people that have lost people, and, they push on because they know that lost family member or friend would want it that way, and they come out the other end obviously still missing that family member so much, but a better person for it. They're trying so hard, for that person, and yeah, they're still sad, but they get through and they do awesome. Heidi said, results from my thyroid surgery came back and it's not cancer. Yay! Oh, my camera's gone funny. Yay, I'm so excited. I'm so excited, Heidi. You must be so relieved. What great news. You need to go out and buy yourself a special cake or chocolate or takeaway, something very special today. So congratulations. That's the best news of my day. I can go to sleep now because that's made my day. Thanks again, Deanna, for doing all the sharing for me. Trisha said, I've gone through some serious health issues. You're going through some serious health issues at the moment and still haven't told my friends at home, but I know they'll be there when eventually I do tell them. Yeah, definitely. It's really, sometimes it's hard. We like to really be private with our problems, and we don't want to upset or overwhelm anyone else. We just and we don't even want to focus on the problem. We just want to move on. But of course your friends would be there, and they'll probably be a little bit upset for not knowing earlier, won't they? But yeah, if you need anything, I know, it is good to vent. So Trisha, please, if you need to talk about it, just please text me, because sometimes it's easier just to text someone who's on the outside, who's a friend, but is not going to get up in your grill too much. So yeah, definitely, if you need to text me, even just to have a vent about you having a certain bad day or something, I'm there for you. Just message me. Beach Baby said, happy news for great news, happy roads. Yep. Cheryl said, what a cute little baby. Definitely. Willow said, have to pop off early today. Have a wonderful day. Mwah. Willow, I absolutely love your babies at the moment. I'm so tempted. If you sell one of them, I'm just going to have to get one off you one day. They're so amazing. Robin said, Kai is a good name. That means food in Mari. Really? Wow. Well, that is a good name. Food is good. Definitely. Sylvie said, oh, Annette, how big is your daughter's belly now? I know, right? She's getting so big and it's amazing. So she's 27 weeks on Monday, and I'm sorry I can't show you any pictures at the moment because I'm actually on my phone at the moment. But 27 weeks, so we're 3 weeks away from the live belly watch. And the baby has actually stopped. I mean, he kicks obviously still, but he's doing a lot more of those rolls where you really get that oblong sort of weird belly shapes and you can actually see it. So it's very, very exciting. I'm so excited about that. So in 3 weeks time we should definitely see some really good action. I still will be finding out what is the best time of day with her for when he is most active, but we'll sort of give him a poke and a prod and wake the poor little guy up anyway. But that will be really exciting, so stay tuned. 3 weeks time that'll happen. It won't be like a long live stream. It might be just like a 10-minute or something, and like I said, within that live stream I'll be sort of explaining what's happening inside, what stages he's up to and how mum's going and everything. And we'll just be having some quiet time watching, probably more than 10 minutes, maybe half an hour, I'm not sure. But that will definitely happen, and boy, I'm excited about that. So if you want to get involved in that, but it'll be a live stream. I won't be scheduling it because, you know, it's up to him when he's ready for us. But it will be available, obviously, to watch afterwards, so you won't miss it. So Deb says, I'm getting Maisie next year. Oh, Maisie, that by Andrea Arkello. Yep, that's so cool. Pat said, I'm a good listener, Trisha. Oh. Sharon's here. Hi, Sharon. Trisha said, thanks, Annette. So kind. Welcome anytime. And like Pat said too, she's a great listener too. I'm sure that you've made friends with people here who you know you can absolutely trust, you know, and you can just vent, and just sometimes venting, like I said, just makes you feel a little bit better. Just how I am today. I came on stream, I had pretty high anxiety, but you know, this is what I wanted to do and I did it, and now guess what, my anxiety is completely gone. So you know, it can be really positive, sort of just, you know, telling people how you're feeling, and that it pushes it away. Hi Terry, how are you? Laurie said, have to go now. Hope all have a great weekend. Definitely. I hope you have a great weekend too. Now I'm going to put Michaela up for a bit and get Xanthi, because she has been a little bit out of the loop lately with all the new babies coming. So you can just lay there. Whoops. Come here and you'll, oh, you had a little rattle there. Come here and you can say hello to everyone. It's been a little while. Dressed up, ready for a fiesta. Oh no, look what's happened. One of her horns have fallen off. Oh, that is sad. Oh no, that is not that. I will have to get it. It must have fallen off at some time. That is sad. We'll put your hat on this side. And we'll have to re-glue that for you. I'm really sorry, Xanthi. Poor little baby. Poor baby. So all dressed up for Harmony Day. Erica said, the baby behind you in the high chair looks adorable for that. Thank you. This is her. Keeping her hat on. Robin says, take care, Laurie. Deb says, my only baby coming soon. Not have a name. Oh, really? Phyllis said, that's a great way for all of us to bond like a bunch of aunts. Would do. Yes, exactly. It's definitely a great way to bond. And it's exciting, isn't it? Like, just, I mean, with everything going on in the world, and you know, half of us, we don't stop, you know, for basically a minute. So to get to witness, you know, this baby growing and then coming into the world, I mean, you'll be seeing it in sort of 5 months time and you'll think, oh, I remember when you were just in the belly. And you know, it's just something that we can stop and be a part of for some time. And I know there's a lot of people around that don't get to experience that, so this is what it's all about. You know, like being pregnant for me was one of the actual best things in my life that I've ever experienced. It was amazing. And a lot of people don't get to experience it, or their experience isn't great. So this way, you know, we can all have a good experience and enjoy it for what it is, really. Trisha said, you need a good vent now and again. Yeah, definitely. I think so. So Harmony Day is a day we have in Australia, which basically is all about multiculturalism and, you know, how we have so much diversity in this country, Australia. Apparently there's 195,000 countries in the world. And in Australia, we have someone or families, you know, obviously groups of people from every one of those countries, which is amazing. And, you know, we do pride ourselves on being, you know, very multicultural. You know, you do obviously have your, you know, mindless people who don't like other communities or other nationalities or whatever. But generally, you know, we all do come together and we all accept each other for what we are. And yeah, this is a day we celebrate it in Australia. And yeah, they go about, most people, they're told to wear orange today. In respect of that, and like all the schools get together and they talk about multiculturalism, they talk about, you know, we are all one and being one big family and how we can do that. And it's, you know, a big thing in the schools because they don't like bullying and things like that. So, you know, it's a really positive day here where we, you know, basically give thanks, you know, to those other communities and let them know that they are welcome in our country. Junewell said, have to go. You and everyone have a wonderful day. So sorry about your friend. Hugs. Mwah. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I appreciate what you said. And thanks for coming and saying hello today. Deb said, Tasman will be home next week. I love Tasman. So exciting. I can't wait to show that one off for you. Deanna said, that's cool. Thanks. You're very welcome. Phyllis said, hi to Valerie. Is Valerie here and I missed her? Valerie, I haven't seen your message, so I'll just say hello to you anyway. Reborn Fever Girl said, my aunt was with me with my birth of all my 4 children. Unfortunately, she was not able to have any of her own. She loved poking at my pregnant belly. Oh, that's really nice, and it's really nice you got to share that with her. Phyllis said, bye to Junewell. Sylvie said, well, I have to go for tonight. Take care of all you. Hugs. Thank you so much, Sylvie. I appreciate that. Valerie, there you go. Hi, how are you? So everyone else, what has everyone else been doing? Has everyone been having a good time? Are you working with the classes that I've been doing? Like I said, with the classes for Emerson's hair, I've been a little bit slow this week, I have to admit, but that's mainly because I was overwhelmed with Teacup not being here. So it took a lot of my personal time with that. But I've done a little bit and I plan to do some more over the weekend. But yeah, so next week I'm going to be talking about different aspects of hair and things. So, and I'll probably put together his body so you can see how to do that. You're good. Thank you, Valerie. That's good to hear. Phyllis said goodbye to Sylvia. Pat said we have got a little rescue fur baby. She is a cross Shih Tzu Maltese. She is adorable, but she has taken a liking to my baby's cot and keeps jumping in to go to sleep. It's so funny. Oh my God. I think she's taken it for her own. Looks like it. That is cute. Hi, Vicky. Oh, another shout out I wanted to give to Joe. Joe has just got my magical realism paints. Well, some of them, some updated anyway, and I'm doing really well. So a bit of a shout out to you. Thank you. I hope you're enjoying them. Valerie said, I'm trying to absorb all of what you've been teaching. Wow, there is a lot. There is a lot, but, you know, remember that the videos are going to stay there. So don't overwhelm yourself, you know, like I say many times, get yourself a great diary or notebook, something you really like. Take notes. just don't overwhelm yourself. You don't need to do that. It'll be there and I'll be here. So yeah, I know it's a lot to take in, but you got this. I've seen so many babies. Whoa, like it's been amazing. And there was one lady, I don't remember her name, and sorry that I don't often remember everyone's names as we're talking, but she showed me her baby. It was her first baby she'd ever made from my tutorials, and I was just like, holy crap, this one's going somewhere. Like, it was just top notch, looked like she'd been making them for years. So you'll know who you are. Congratulations, you did a fantastic job. And like, I can just see you going from strength to strength, definitely. And you'll be teaching me some things in the future, which I like. Maria said, yes, I love the classes. That's awesome. For my Reborn said, is it okay to ask about another Reborn supply trying to buy no hole nipples? Yes, definitely. Now, to just tell you, at the moment, I actually ordered the no hole nipples in, and they are due into my store any day. But, a big but on this, I think that they've sent me the wrong product, because on the consignment it said fast flow, and if that is the case, I'm going to have to kill them, because I've bought them particularly because there were no hole. Now, they, just to let everyone know, they are almost impossible to get. They're really hard to get. So I'm hoping, crossing fingers, that they are what I purchased. So if you need them from me, stay tuned. But about anyone else that's selling them, I don't really know at the moment. I would suggest, depending on where you are, just trying the other suppliers. But I think there was a place in the States that had it. I don't remember which one, but maybe just write it in on Google and you might find it. But someone else might know, if anyone knows. Deb said, show them a picture. I'll send you in the group chat. Sorry, I can't, because I'm on my phone at the moment, so I've got no access to anything. Heidi said, I was going to ask, air dry acrylic paints, can they be set by heat at the end, or should you just wait 3 to 4 days to final set? Depending on what you're using to set them, but I do believe it doesn't affect them if you do set them by heat. It should be fine. I had someone that used the Magical Realism paints, but really loved the matte varnish by Genesis, and they gave it a try, and they have actually baked it after they put the matte varnish on, and she said no problems to the air dry paint. It's sealed fine, and she's really happy with it. Now, of course, it's a waiting game to see if there's any problems, but at this stage it's been fine. So if you can, give it a test, even if you just do a little bit of the acrylic air dry paint on a testing limb, and then go over it with the heat set, or put it in the oven and just test it to see how you go yourself. But so far I've been getting some good results from that. Valerie said, how long did it take you to get is that professional in your talent of Reborn? Sorry, I don't know that word exactly. I've been reborning for many years now. I always say 15 years, and I've said 15 years for years. So I'm probably up to 20 years now. But, I don't sort of like to think about it like as being, professional or confident or whatever. I think, you've got to keep evolving, and you've got to keep learning. It's really, really important. I still, believe I've got a long way to go. I really do. That's in all honesty. I keep learning, and every new baby I do, I try to do a little bit different, or I try to do some different techniques and that. I think it's just, you've got to be humble and just keep going. You can do so many things, and just, main thing is just to be humble and know that you're always going to get better. Phyllis said, classes, thank God for Gigi. I love Gigi. She's amazing, isn't she? Elaine's Reborn said, I'm back until Mum finished her appointment. Okay. Thank you again, Deanna, for sharing my Facebook. I appreciate that. Trisha said, I've been preparing for our ladies' night to sell my wares. I'm a crafter and make folded book art and selling them for Mother's Day. Really? Is that folded book like that where the pages are folded and you sort of spread them and they look like a sculpture type of thing? Hi, Tommy. Vicky said, absolutely loving the classes and your paint. Can't wait to get into my second baby. Oh, that's so cool. Second baby. Wow. That's impressive. Phyllis said, my baby doll is pitiful looking. Oh, it's sad. Just remember to keep going. Like, not all of us have the talent to just, and it's perfect. You know, honestly, some take longer. And that's not a bad thing. That really is not a bad thing. It's just a way of finding the way the certain paint works for you and how to go about doing it. I always say don't give up. You know, keep practicing. You know, like sometimes what else do we have to do as a hobby? You know, set that time aside every day or every week and you just keep playing and keep playing. You know, when you talk about doll kits, you know, you can either buy cheap secondhand dolls and just play with them to paint on, or wait until someone like Bountiful Baby have their sales and just get their sales babies or their seconds babies and just play and keep playing, and you'll find you will get your groove. You really will. But you've got to be positive about it. Don't be negative. Just remember that everyone, you know, finishes it at different times. You know, like if we're in a running race, you know, there's always going to be someone that's going to finish first and there's always going to be someone that finished last. But that doesn't mean that last person is any lesser person than the first. You know, you've got to give yourself, you know, that. You just really got to give yourself that. And I think that's where a lot of us fail in life, because we're so hard on ourselves. I mean, I know I'm so hard on myself, so I should take my own advice. But yeah, just remember, like, everyone can get there. Terry said, when you're baking a kit, do you stand the head or lay it down? I lay it down. I lay it down like on its ear. I find if you stand it up, sometimes it just makes it too tall, and then you find the heat gets too much there, and then that may cave in. So I lay it on its side and say that's one bake, and say when I go to do the next bake, I try to lay it on its other side, and I've had no problems with doing that. And, you know, because your paint by then is, you know, fully dried, you just need to set it. So just make sure all your paint is dry before you do that. For my Reborn said, stripped the acrylic paint from my kit today with Windsor and Newton brush cleaner. Came off really good. That's positive. Wow. That's interesting. Okay. I do sell a brush cleaner here. Maybe I should give it a try and see if it works like that, because a lot of people like to have a little bit of variety in different things they can use. Phyllis said, I stripped one kit 3 times, so then tried another. Gigi says, this one looks like I skinned her. Oh, friendship. See, that is wonderful that she's so honest with you and raw. And I think, you know, it makes us a better person. Brandy said, yay, I'm late. Hola, my amigos. Hi, Brandy, you character. Love it. Deb said, there's a bird whistling inside Westfield. Oh, isn't it sad when the birds get caught up in the shopping centres? And you wonder how they're ever going to get out. Brandy said, I'm working on my second magical realism baby. Wow. Go for it. Kenda said, hi, Annette and everyone. Hi, Kenda. Trisha said, the book folding is when you fold book pages and make words and vases and animals and all sorts, as long as you have a pattern. Wow. That's just, I've looked at things like that and I just think that's incredible. It's incredible, the work that comes out of it. Deanna said hi to Kenda. Hustis says hello from USA. I see you unit. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. Well, I hope we can cheer you up a little bit. Reborn Fever Girl said, have a good day, night. Annette and everyone, off to bedtime. Thank you so much for spending some time with us today. For my Reborn said, I have painted with Genesis for many years, now trying acrylic. Is there a difference between air dry and acrylic? I don't think so. I think generally they're basically the same thing. Terry said, yeah, that's what I was worried about. The head is so close to the heat. Yeah, yeah. So lay it down, you won't have any problems. And, you know, if you've got a really big kit, you might just have to do 2 bakes, like if it takes up too much room. Like I've got a kit up I'm working at the moment. Now I've got a big oven, but I can only bake its head and legs or head and arms, and then I have to put the other limbs in with another go, because otherwise it'll all be too tight in there. Hustis said, I haven't got to make my babies yet. My sculpts are in, but still here with my dad. So I've been postponed, but I will soon be able to one day. Definitely. And that's really good. You're really being positive there. So just keep that up. It will happen. You know, we don't need to rush it. You love her, Phyllis? That's good. Yeah, she's great. Liz said, love your baby doll. Hope to see your videos. Yep, thank you. Pat said, I've done book folding. It's good. My first one was a bird cage. Lovely. Wow. Just wow. Anna's here. She said, hi. Ali is doing good. She loves playing in the river. Monday we went to the river. She loves, oh, that's so cute. I'm glad to hear she's well for once. You always say she's so sick, so I'm glad to hear she's well. That's a nice change. Kenda said, I'm making the bean kit. Oh my God, it is so cute. And she said, it's so cute. I was working on another one also, but the head's purple. I need to strip it. Okay. Yes, bean is so sweet. I am surprised that bean isn't a Reborn. Like, it's just features and all the hand creases and everything are amazing. I really love that kit. Hi, Pumpkin. How are you going? I haven't seen you in a while. I'm glad that you're here. You finished your first haul today. Wow. Congratulations. Congratulations from Xanthi. I'm glad to hear that. Thank you very much for sharing. That's awesome. That's really positive. Oh boy. So who's in the Pokemon land this weekend? We've got Community Day tomorrow, which is very exciting. So for all my Pokemon family, I hope you're going to have a good weekend with that. Hustis said, have you rooted hair with your own, like with my own hair? Not with my own hair, but I have done it with my daughter's hair. So yeah, it can be done and it can work fine. It can work really, really fine. When I cut my hair a few months ago, I kept some of it. So I will be using it on a friend's baby to come. Kenda said, I'm going to have be a twin with my Tink when I get her. Oh, wow. Okay. That's interesting. That's good because they've got that really cute face. You're very welcome, Hustis. Okay, you know what else is coming? Easter's coming. Easter's coming so quickly, and the Ipswich Doll Show, which we have here, is like about 3 weeks away. It's going to be crazy good. I can't believe it's coming so soon. Elaine said the poor bird can't get out of Westfield. It's run into the windows. Oh, that is sad. Hopefully it gets out soon. Tammy's Tiny Tot said, I have to deliver a baby tonight to his new mummy. I'm sad to see him go. I really wanted to keep him. I can't keep them all, though. No, you can't. Your best way to go about that is just to completely, you know, only think about what joy it's bringing to the new mummy. And obviously they'll, you know, probably send you photos as you go and everything. So just think of what joy you're giving them and, you know, what they're getting from it. And that's the best way to cut yourself off from it, I think. Just know that you're making someone else happy. Danielle said, is Bean a BB kit or McPherson's? BB. Valerie said, yeah, Easter is coming. I love Easter. I know. So cool. Rachel said, I miss Matilda and Mateo and will be glad when they come back home. I have a question that has nothing to do with painting. What are Tim Tams? Tim Tams are Australian chocolate biscuits. The best chocolate biscuits you could ever eat in this world, basically. I think they do sell them some places in America, but I think they're quite expensive when you buy them. But in Australia, they're like $2 a pack. And they're just so Moorish. You can eat a whole packet. It's devastating. But yes, I'm missing Matilda and Mateo so much. I'm looking forward to the time when Matilda is home later this year. I think it'll be a big turnaround for me. I'm looking forward to it. And I do get to see Mateo for the week in 3 weeks. So that's exciting too. For me, I can't wait. But he's going to be then gone for so long. Deanna said, my birthday is 2 days before Easter. Oh, really? So you have a busy time. Lorna's little love said, hi, Annette. My husband, Mike, is so much better. He had sepsis. I'm so glad he's so much better. Is he home now and everything's getting back to normal? Kenda said, Bean is the same size as Tink. Is there a good way to make Langua go on primary? Best way to do that kind of thing. Some people use like a matte varnish and things like that. Your best way is to look on Google or even on YouTube. You will definitely find someone who does it. Hustus says, my birthday is 7 days after Easter. Wow, a few birthdays coming up. Tammy said, I'm going to a doll show on April 14th. It's the day after my birthday. That's sick. Our doll show here is on April 14th. But a day after your birthday, I guess you're going to have to buy yourself something from there. That is so cool. Brandy said American Tim Tams are good, but not as good as the real Australian ones. Really? Pumpkin said, I'll talk to you all later. Yep. Trisha said, Tim Tams are yum. Huster said, must leave you all. Have a blessed night. Kisses to all the babies. Thank you so much for joining us. Okay, well, it looks like it's getting close to story time, so I'm going to get ready for a story. Xanthe, you're going to have to go up there and be good and don't hurt your sister who's sitting there. You want Tim Tams now? Yes, they're pretty great. They're definitely pretty great. I want some too. Oh, Brandy does too. I'm going to have to get some. What a shame I don't have any in here at the moment. I normally do have some because I get them and I get them ready to send to people. Trisha wants some too. Goodness me. Beverly Hall says hello from UK. Loved watching Mateo's adventure in Vietnam with Aaliyah's Reborn World. It was great, wasn't it? I also have to send out my biggest apologies. Now, this is a big and true apologies. As you know, I haven't been releasing many videos of Matilda and Mateo's adventure. Unfortunately, each week for me gets busier and busier. So from one week when I'm able to do something, I'm not able to do it the next week. And that's where I'm getting overwhelmed lately. I've still got to release the adventure of Matilda when she was with Leslie. That was at Christmas time. I've actually just got all the pictures ready on my computer here, and it will be made next week. And then I've got to do Mateo. So just biggest apologies for people. I know that people are waiting for it, and I know that you're patient and you're very understanding. But I just wanted to let you know I haven't forgotten. It will happen. It's just for me. I have to find time in a day. And literally, for me to work on videos, I have to wake up earlier so I could fit it in. And, you know, some days you just think, no, I can't. I can't do it. I need to sleep. So apologies. It will happen. And thank you, everyone, for your patience. Bye, Deanna. Thank you for coming. Tammy said, yay, Bobby Joe is here for story time. Good. Deb says, me too. Deanna says, I want to get a reborn toddler for my birthday. Oh, that will be cool. Terry said, don't forget everyone to like the live. It helps Annette out. Definitely. Thank you for the likes. I love the likes. Liz said, night from Scotland. Nice to see you on video. Thank you very much. Pat said, we are ready for story time. Well, I better turn down the lights and get this ready. So make sure that you have your reborns and your grandbabies or children or just yourself fully ready for story time. So today's story is called A Peculiar Cow, which is going to be pretty good. So just let me know when everyone's starting to get ready. So yeah, busy weeks coming ahead. So just stay tuned for everything, definitely. And in 3 weeks' time, we get, when we're having the doll show here is when we go to Australia Zoo with the big Reborn group. And we're also having a Reborn luncheon. So there'll be a lot of pictures and stuff available from that as well. All right, I'm going to get started because I believe everyone's quiet because they're ready. So this is called A Peculiar Cow. Oh, sunny day. Every Saturday morning, I might pull this in a little bit. Every Saturday morning, a peculiar cow went for a peculiar walk. Usually nothing particular. Why am I saying it's particular? Let me start this again. I'm not doing very well. A particular cow. Okay, so every Saturday morning, a particular cow went for a particular walk. Usually nothing particular happened. Hi, cow. Don't not focus. Until one particular Saturday when she found herself on the wrong side of a particular pair of bloomers. Moo. And a particular woman, my bloomers! It's got them stuck on his head. Look at these little things. And a particular postman, my mail. And 3 particular dogs. And a particular party of children. A cow. What? Bloomin' thief, my lovely letters. And a particular bridegroom. Holy cow. And a particular bride. My hair. Uh-oh, where's she going? And a particular gang of sailors. Blimey. She's going down. Oh, I do. That's so funny. And almost sank in a particular river. Oof. Mayday, mayday. Oh, that's so funny. On account of this particular cow that we're talking about, Landoy. Who leaped from the boat in spite of her size. Incoming! Tossed her tail at the summer flies. Stinky. Yum. That's funny. The cow looks quite happy there. Focus. Waiting for it to focus, guys. Focus, right. I like the flies. And went on her way without a surprise. Hi, cow. Cow's back. On that particular Saturday morning. Good walk, cow. And that's the end of the particular cow. That was a bit funny. I have to say, I love the part about the flies. I have to show you that again. Classic. Hi, Lorna. Everyone, I have to go tell you to make sure you go to Facebook and look at Lorna's baby that she's just created. It is absolutely phenomenal. Please go and have a look at that. All the little reborns says, wanted to pop on and say hi and ask everyone to check out my Etsy shop. I have several babies on sale. My camera doesn't do them justice. Shop is called All the Little Reborns, one word. Thank you for letting us know. Melissa, how are you? I hope you're doing well. For My Reborn said, loved it. It made me laugh. Deanna said, very particular. LOL. Yeah, very particular. Lorna said, oh, thanks, hon. You're very welcome. Pat said, oh, thank you, Annette. You sure make story time different. I love it. Oh, good. I'm glad you love it. I'm glad you love it. Better put that over there so I don't read it again next week. So I hope everyone enjoyed that. Patricia said, very particular short sort of story. Yes. Beverly said, Liliana, is that right? My reborn, thanks you for the story. All snuggled up now, ready for sleep. Oh, good. Well, I hope I helped a lot of you get ready for bedtime. It's always good, isn't it? So that's kind of it for this week. I've got to go now and I've got to take my mum to lunch, an early lunch today. So I've got a busy weekend. Like I said, it's a special Pokemon community weekend, so I'll be doing that. But yeah, stay tuned next Tuesday when we get more into the nitty-gritty of some different things in our classes. Beach Baby said, loved it. Got to find that book. My nephew loves cows. And the baby's adorable. Good. Yeah, you got to find it, definitely. Lorna said, have a great day. Enjoy lunch. Thank you so much. I will. Jeannie said, you always have the cutest stories. I can't help it. I love, like, that particular writer is Mem Fox. And she always writes quite funny stories. Some of them have great illustrations. So I always try to get a lot of Mem Fox books. Deanna said, have a great day and weekend. Bye all. Tammy said, loved the story. Starfire says hi, and you're new here. Very welcome to join us. Valerie said, thank you for everything, Annette. Enjoy your day. I will too. I hope everyone enjoys their day or night. If you're about to go to sleep, I hope I made you a little bit sleepy. Thank you for joining me and letting me have a vent today. And I hope if you ever think, you need someone, I'll be there for you too. Elaine said, bye, hugs. I can't give Mateo cuddles. You can't give Mateo cuddles at least until Monday. Hopefully he arrives on Monday. But let me know. For My Reborn said, bye. We'll check for the no hole nipples in your store before buy the ice cream. Okay, well, they haven't arrived yet, but they should be here like any day now. So just message me. Pat said, thank you, Annette. Good talking. But actually message me for my ribbons because I might have a couple left. So just in case. Pat said, thank you, Annette. Good talking to you again. Look forward to next time. Take care, everyone. Have a nice week. Mwah. Thank you, Pat. Starfire said, I really wanted to get back to reborning. Any suggestions? Just get into it. Like, seriously, just do it. Don't hold back. If you don't have the products anymore, just buy them. But in saying that, like, there's a lot of companies, like me included, that will let you pay off a kit. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. Just contact your suppliers or anyone you want to buy from. My company is Aussie Reborn Supplies, so we're very, very flexible with our customers. And then I suggest you've obviously already got some knowledge of reborning. So maybe just watch a few recent tutorials on YouTube and get a bit of a refresher. Don't pay for courses. I really do think that that's a waste of time. You can find out so much on YouTube, and a lot of people are willing to talk. But yeah, get straight back into it, and be really positive about it. It's really positive that you're even thinking about getting back into it. Just do it. If that's what you loved, get into it. Deb said, bye. I love this story. Thanks, Deb. Blessings to all from Valerie. Starfire said, alrighty. Thank you so much. You're very welcome. Beverly said, night. God bless to you all. God bless you too, Beverly, and have a good sleep. All right. So I'm going now. And I look forward to seeing you all next week. Trisha says, night, everyone. Bye, Annette, and have a good weekend. Trisha, don't forget, if you need me, I'm here for you. If you just want to get it off your chest, I'm here. If anyone does want to contact me about anything, just please know I do try to get back to you within the day. I don't answer straight back generally because I am busy, but I do try to get back to you. And if it does take a couple of days, don't worry, it will happen. I never let anyone go unreplied to. And if you haven't been replied to, then somehow the message would have got missed or might have gone missing, because I do eventually always reply to every message I get. Bye, Pat. And Terry, I love you both so much. Oh, and Tammy's Tiny Tots, I love you. Big hugs for you in handing over your baby today. You've got this. You've absolutely got this. So, think about how far you've come. Like, seriously, it's shocking for all of us how far we come. And but that's a real positive aspect of things. So just, go with those feelings and you'll do great. Hi, Summer. Sorry, I'm on my way out now, but thank you for popping in and saying, hey, I do appreciate that. So everyone, have a good night. Have a fantastic weekend. If you're in your day like me right now, have a good day. Stay positive and keep thinking positive all the time.